Good evening. Welcome to Johnson College's 102nd commencement ceremony. I am Dr. Kellyn Williams, the Chief Academic Officer. To start the celebration, I ask that you please stand outside but near your vehicles for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you. Please return to your vehicles. We ask that all graduates and guests remain in or next to their vehicles during the entire ceremony. For safety purposes and respect of all of our graduates, we ask that you please stay until the very end of tonight's ceremony. Please do not pull your vehicle out of its space after you or your student has walked across the stage to receive their diploma. At the end of the ceremony, each row will be dismissed by a Johnson College representative to ensure the safety of all attendees. Thank you. Graduates, today is a great day to reflect. I'm overwhelmed by your success stories. Students like Andrew Ryman, a veteran of the United States Marine Corps who achieved a rank of corporal. He was one of 2 welding students this year to pass the American welding plate test in all positions in shield metal arc welding and 3G position in flux core arc welding. He also had perfect attendance. Way to go, Andrew, and thank you for your service. And Frank Bueno, a heating, ventilation, and air conditioning technology student with 20 years of service in the United States Coast Guard. While raising his 2 children with his wife, Frank became an integral part of our HVAC program. On his own time, he built electrical and refrigeration trainers to assist his peers, his future students, with their hands-on training. Thank you, Frank, for giving back to the college and for your service in the Coast Guard. Finally, Brandon Doherty, one of our military graduates serving in the Navy. Brandon is a student ambassador who went above and beyond to help the college prepare for its future by attending the college's strategic planning committee sessions and board student focus groups. Thank you, Brandon, for your service to our country and to the college. These are just a few of the many examples of guts, grit, and glory, the values that we share and hold dear as a Johnson College family. Tonight, we are here to celebrate your academic accomplishments. It is truly a special day for you as a student, and it marks a milestone for your family and friends. Tonight isn't the end, but is the beginning of the next chapter in your life. Thank you to all the parents, spouses, family members, and friends of the class of 2021 who are here tonight. We recognize the importance of your support in making this night possible. Please join me in a round of applause, honking of horns, and flashing of headlights for everyone that helped our graduates get to this moment. Thank you. I would like to say a special thank you to the management and staff of the Circle Drive-In for having us here tonight to celebrate your accomplishments. Please honk your horns and flash your lights for the Circle Drive-In. Now, joining me on stage are President and CEO of Johnson College, Dr. Katie Leonard, along with our board chair, Attorney Marianne Gilmartin, and tonight's commencement speaker, Ms. Candy Frye, the Director of New Business Development at A. Pickett Construction Incorporated in Kingston, and a 1994 graduate of Johnson College. On behalf of everyone at Johnson College, I'd like to say a special thank you to our board members for their continued commitment, guidance, and support they provide the college. Johnson College is successful because of your efforts. Thank you, board members. Please join me in recognizing our honored guests by clapping, honking of horns, and flashing of headlights. Thank you. Now, I'd like to recognize the members of the Johnson College faculty seated beside the stage and all of our dedicated staff members. These individuals work tirelessly to ensure all students receive the educational opportunities that Orlando S. Johnson helped to define as the mission of our institution. With the college's faculty and staff, please stand and accept the recognition from our audience. I am honored to work alongside such a talented and committed team. Thank you. I would like to recognize two students in particular for their academic accomplishments. These students will then share a few words on the behalf of the class of 2021. Our first student is recognized for the academic excellence of a graduate who earned the highest grade point average among the candidates of Associate in Science degree for the class of 2021. Congratulations to Jessica Bodt, who's graduating with a degree from our Radiological Technology program. Ms. Roxanne Caswell, Program Director of the Radiological Technology program, shared. Jessica is a kind individual who worked as an environmental science technician at an alcohol and drug rehab center during her time at Johnson College. She is an asset to the radiology department at Moses Taylor, aiding the technologist during her clinical competencies, in addition to her family as she cares for a young nephew. Please join me by honking of horns, flashing of lights, to welcome Jessica to the podium for a few remarks.
Welcome, family, friends, and the graduating class of 2021. I'm Jess Bodt, and I'm graduating with the honor of earning the highest GPA in an Associate in Science degree in Radiologic Technology. I'm excited and a little relieved that we are all here today. We did it. We put in the work. I know quite a few of my classmates, as well as myself, worked full-time while attending school. I think it's safe to say that we're excited to just get to work. The past 2 years have been great, but also extremely difficult. I've always dealt with generalized anxiety, but starting clinicals threw me into an anxious spiral. I let anxiety stop me from many opportunities in life. When a situation became too scary and stressful, I would run. At clinical, I would internally panic and debated quitting, giving up. Thankfully, I ignored my inner monologue, stayed put, and put in the work to be on this stage today. Author Jodi Picoult said, "Anxiety is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it doesn't get you very far." Take care of your mental health and support those around you who struggle. I think we all struggled with starting clinical and dealing with the pandemic, but we had a tight-knit group this year. The group chats helped us get through together, and visits from Dr. Dave's little Maggie and all the different dogs were the best. Positioning labs were probably my favorite, since we all got to hang out and figure out what we were doing. I want to take this time to thank my parents. You've both helped me and encouraged me all these years with minimal, albeit reasonable, judgment. Thank you to my nephew Aiden for understanding that I needed to take breaks from playing games to work on my homework. School is important, remember that. I want to thank my boss Gina for working with me to create a crazy work schedule to fit in my hours, and I changed it every semester. I also want to thank my best friend Jen, or Little Grimmy, for keeping me laughing and sane, and for showing me what it means to be a hard worker. Johnson College prides itself on providing hands-on education. During the pandemic, it was put to the test. It's a challenge to teach virtually in general, but imagine teaching positioning the body for x-rays through a video by yourself. Mrs. Caswell contorted herself in videos with her cuckoo clock going off in the background. It was hilarious, but she did it. I want to thank the college faculty, staff, and administration for working hard to keep us safe while still allowing us to learn and earn our degrees. I am especially grateful for the radiologic technology faculty. Thank you, Mrs. Caswell, Mrs. Douglas, and Mr. Castellano. You guys are pretty rad for putting up with our bunch. It's funny now, looking back, to think that we were freaking out over comping out certain exams, like HIPS, and now we can do them all day long. I hope my fellow rad tech classmates find a job they love. I know a few already have. Next thing you know, we will be teaching students on their clinical rotation. Oh, how the tables have turned. I wish all my classmates the best and happiest lives. Continue to put in work, but also take time to enjoy life. And again, congratulations, class of 2021.
Next, we'd like to recognize the academic excellence of a graduate who earned the highest grade point average among the candidates for Associate in Applied Science for the class of 2021. Congratulations to David Weaver, who is graduating with a degree from our Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning Technology program. Mr. Walter Wood, Program Director of the Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning Technology program, shared, David always gives 100% during his hands-on training and helping his peers. His willingness to be a leader in the classroom and take responsibilities will allow him to be a tremendous asset to the essential HVAC workforce. Please join me in honking your horns and flashing of your lights to welcome David to the podium to share a few remarks.
Thank you for the introduction, Dr. Williams. I'm not sure how many of you have taken public speaking with Miss Bonker, but I believe I've saved all my non-fluencies over the past few months for the next 3 minutes or so. So bear with me. Feel me? Good evening, friends and family, Johnson College faculty, and fellow graduates. My name is David Weaver. Until recently, I never graduated college. I tried before, some years ago. It just didn't take. I couldn't seem to take it seriously. Do I regret that now? Maybe a little. But I know that I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I realize that life is full of decisions and opportunities, where one door closes and another opens. I realize that all my experiences thus far have molded me into the person I am. I know that it is never too late to make the right decision, whether it be moral or financial, or even just to take a step towards investing in my future. I initiated that particular investment a few years back when I started asking around about Johnson College. I heard good things, and I made my way here. So began a 2-year adventure, which would become altogether tumultuous, challenging, and ultimately the most rewarding journey of my life. We had our struggles through this pandemic, yet coming together to surmount our challenges seemed only natural to us, as we strive to grow as individuals and as a team. I recall fondly Tim, Nick, Anthony, and I as we endeavored to install a mini split system. It was like 4 monkeys with a football. But that was why we were there. Through teamwork, shared knowledge, and under the watchful eye of Mr. Visbisky and Mr. Wood, we got her installed and up and running, and it was a beautiful thing. I still admire our work when I walk into the lab. It is a testament to the strength of our determination, our cooperation, and the power of a good education. Anthony and I also worked together installing a condensing unit. I wasn't there when they finished it up, but I did hear tell that there were at least 7 leaks in our work. I'm glad we got that out of our system. Since that day, we have all shared many victories, as well as some frustrating defeats, picking ourselves back up to continue laying a foundation to become highly sought-after tradespeople. I believe Mr. Wood saw something in all of us and guided us in procuring internships, communicating with companies that would eventually offer us opportunities. Many of these internships have become full-time positions for us. I have gladly accepted an offer for full-time employment. It is an open door, one I was not equipped to walk through before. I still have a lifetime of learning ahead of me, and now, on that foundation of education, I see it not as an overwhelming and insurmountable challenge, but as an opportunity to continuously strive to be the best that I can be. I urge you all, my friends, to seek those challenges and strive to know all you can. Success is steady progress, and fulfillment comes through the pursuit of personal growth. That success cannot be achieved without the help of those in our lives that strengthen us with their support. My father, George, has been a constant source of encouragement and wisdom, without which I would not be where I stand today. My girlfriend, Ruby, has been both the brains and the beauty of this operation. Don't worry, I did all my own homework. I love you guys. None of us can claim this victory alone. We work together, supported by loved ones, friends and family, and the wonderful faculty at Johnson College. I'd like to take this opportunity to once again applaud those that have been instrumental in our success. I truly enjoyed my time here at Johnson, and beyond earning an education that will enrich me a lifetime, I have gained friendships that I truly hold dear. I am so proud to be among you, fellow graduates. We came, we saw, we conquered. Congratulations to you all. I wish you all great success and personal happiness in all your future endeavors. Oh, and one more thing. Go HVAC.
Thank you, Jessica and David, for representing Johnson College and your fellow graduates so well. Now, please join me in honking your horns and flashing your headlights and welcoming Dr. Katie Leonard to the podium to share a few words with our graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Williams. I also want to thank Ms. Candy Frye for being our 2021 commencement speaker. Welcome members of our board of directors and fellow members of our Johnson College community. And of course, a very special welcome to you, our graduates, and your family and friends. The past year and a half has been very unique for all of us, especially our graduates. Through it all, though, in true Johnson College fashion, you all rose to the occasion and said, "Bring it on." Our students, especially all of you here tonight, worked and learned firsthand just how essential you are to the workforce. All of our students kept the economy moving forward in northeastern Pennsylvania and beyond. We promised you a real-world learning experience, and that's part of our mission, and I don't think it got any more real-world than what we experienced this year. While our students kept fueling the economy, our amazing faculty kept our students' education moving forward. Coming out of industry, our faculty is well-versed in the critical skills needed for our students to succeed in the workforce. This gives our students the opportunity to shine in and out of the classroom. Our industry partners repeatedly share how prepared our students are to enter the workforce. They even assign our students tasks they don't give just anyone, giving our students a competitive edge in the workplace. Thank you, faculty, for providing our students with the best hands-on education and finding new ways during the pandemic to successfully teach your classes in person and virtually. You are outstanding instructors and so much more to our students. You are their mentors, their first link to industry, and the difference makers in their careers. Thank you for being the ones to always demonstrate to the world just how we work. Students, tonight is a celebration of your persistence to graduate and your ability to adapt and succeed in this ever-changing world. Congratulations. Graduates, please take a moment to reflect on your journey and all the twists and turns that have brought you to this day. When there were challenges, and we all know there were many this past year and a half, you persevered. When opportunities presented themselves, you rose to meet them. And when you were tested, you sharpened your skills and advanced to a new level, learning more about yourself and the expectations of the real world. This is the Johnson College way and what we mean when we say we work. It is a toughness, an inner strength, and a resiliency found within each of you. It will set you apart in the workplace and in life. And of course, tonight is no end for each of you. It is only the beginning. Everyone here at Johnson College will be looking forward to hearing about what comes next for you and the success you will have in your chosen field. You have not gotten to this moment alone, and you will not achieve anything else in your life alone. In this life, the things that matter are not contained in any one degree or single accomplishment, but the good you do with them and for others because of them. Go out into the world and live the life you are dreaming of. This is your life, your story. Don't let anything stop you. And above all else, do not be afraid to take action. Everything you are connected with has been driven by some action. Being here today means you took action and nothing stopped you. Keep practicing this. Do not be afraid to fail. Just look at it as a new opportunity in a world full of possibilities. I may not have much advice to give, but I do know this. Every morning we wake up, we have a choice. We can give in and let life happen to us, or we can push forward and make life happen for us. Be that person. Create the life and change you wish to be and see in this world. Do not let anyone stop you from this, and do not ever doubt yourself. Remember what you learned at Johnson College and the lesson you've learned from those you've trusted on this journey. Those skills, advice, and experiences will help carry you forward in your lives and in your careers. I know you, Johnson College students. You are doers, you are builders, and you are makers. Go out there and shake it up. Make life happen. You have demonstrated this hard-working spirit time and time again during your educational journey at Johnson College, especially since March of 2020. Class of 2021, you have played an integral role in all of the college's progress and success during the COVID-19 pandemic. You've embodied our motto, "We work," by taking what should have been an impossible challenge and turning it into an opportunity for success. Thank you for your hard work, your patience, and your perseverance while dealing with the many changes caused by the pandemic, and for the lasting gifts of your time and your talents. You are certainly a class that has gone above and beyond for Johnson College. You should be very proud of your role at the college, just as we are proud of you. For over 100 years as an institution, Johnson College has provided the highest quality technical education to our region. Our college has continually met the challenge of enabling individuals to achieve their career goals and become members of our community. In 2021 and 2020, we worked to provide new ways to deliver our hands-on education. That is the great thing about Johnson College. We are skilled troubleshooters that know just how to respond quickly and creatively to find solutions to any problem. Class of 2021, as you embark on the careers for which you have been educated, please take with you the knowledge that you are a part of a wonderful legacy. You will represent Johnson College in the workplace, and we are confident that you will continue to demonstrate the ideals and the accomplishments of all the students that have come before you. It is in this spirit that we are here to celebrate the graduation of this outstanding class. A class alive with knowledge, resilience, ambition, and action. The Johnson College class of 2021. Now it is my honor to introduce our commencement speaker, Ms. Candy Frye, Director of New Business Development at A. Pickett Construction Incorporated and Johnson College alumni. As the Director of New Business Development at A. Pickett Construction, Ms. Frye is instrumental in driving new business. She nurtures relationships with existing commercial and facilities-related clients and identifies new opportunities through the development of strategic relationships with potential clients of various sectors. Before this role, Ms. Frye was the dispatch manager of Pickett Facilities Maintenance, a subsidiary of A. Pickett Construction. Her background has been diverse, though always trade-related. Ms. Frye currently serves on the Johnson College Board of Directors, is the current chair for the Northeastern Pennsylvania Associated Builders and Contractors Association, and is an active member of multiple chambers of commerce. She also serves on the Domestic Violence Service Center Board of Directors, as well as multiple associated committees. During her time as a student at Johnson College, she earned an associate in specialized technology degree in both building construction technology in 1993 and architectural drafting and design in 1994. She was nominated and served as student government president, and she received the Non-Traditional Student of the Year award. She resides in Harding with her husband Jay, daughter Jordan, and great-nephew Noah. Now, please join me in welcoming our 2021 commencement speaker, Ms. Candy Frye.
Rumi, a famous poet who made use of everyday life circumstances to describe the spiritual world and the path of the heart, once said, "Every moment I shape my destiny with a chisel, I am the carpenter of my own soul." Through my own life story, I can surely relate. Take a chance. Everything in life is a chance. The person who goes the furthest in life is the one who is willing to step outside of their comfort zone and embraces every opportunity to grow personally or professionally. We've all had to make decisions in our lives. Some worked, some didn't. Some we chose because there weren't any other options at all. Some we chose because life situations at that time put us at a crossroads where our decisions would not only affect ourselves, but also affect others in our lives who relied on us. I remember speaking with a friend not long ago, discussing how life has its interesting twists and turns. Mutually, we agreed on how ironic things in life can sometimes turn out. As I gave more thought to this, I began to focus on one's life journey, the people you associate with within your life, your circle of influence, are often the ones that forever change us. They have a way of bringing us full circle. All of this happens when you realize the magnificence and brilliance of who you are and the tremendous amount of value you contribute to others and the world. When you value yourself, the world will value you. When you invest in yourself, the world invests in you. The more you permit yourself to do amazing things, the more the world sees how amazing you are. I remember 27 or so years ago, an 18-year-old high school senior struggling with what to do following graduation. She aspired to become a phys ed instructor or a nurse. Her weekends and summers were spent as a junior volunteer at the local hospital. She enjoyed helping people and was a natural caretaker. Her father, who she still resided with at that time, was having some lengthy medical issues. As the rock of the family and the only student still at home, she was left at one of those crossroads we spoke of earlier. Does she carry on with her aspirations in hopes of following her dreams, or does she realize that she is now at a time when her decision will ultimately affect another? That 18-year-old I'm speaking of is me. Good evening, Johnson College graduates, families, friends, faculty, staff, and fellow board members. My name is Candy Frye. I'm a proud Johnson College alumnus. It is such a pleasure to have this opportunity to speak to you and share my story. I assure you that this is way beyond my comfort zone, but as Johnson College graduates, we know resilience and pushing past those comfort zones. So let's back up to Candy, the candy striper, who once aspired to be a nurse. I credit my 6th grade shop class at the Tunkhannock Area Middle School for preparing me for my future, which was unbeknownst to me at that time. I loved going to woodshop class, where I quickly mastered the shop's old bandsaw and excelled at cutting out letters and names per the requests of my classmates. My life was made the day my dad surprised me with the scroll saw. I went through many blades, scraps of wood, and an assortment of cheesy patterns. It probably wasn't a bad thing that I broke my leg my senior year in high school. The house got a reprieve from the constant humming of the scroll saw and the endless layers of sawdust. The The summer following my junior year, my parents were building a new shed. I loved helping with everything about it from ground up. We didn't live in a fancy house. Home projects were pay-as-you-go, so nothing was ever really fully finished. We would either run out of money, skill sets, or time. It was at that point in my life I began to reflect on the idea that by learning a trade, I could help my family and their desired projects and eventually have the knowledge to be able to complete my own. I'd be able to pursue a rewarding career and still be close enough to help my family as needed. I'll never forget the day that Johnson Rep visited our high school career day. Her name was Denise. She was warm, bubbly, and welcoming. She was all about inspiring the students to consider Johnson to further their education. This was a time when it was still thought of as a non-traditional type of school with what was still considered male trades. I had and still have no reservations in proclaiming that I grew up anything but girly. I can still see my exasperated glares in every picture my mother ever took of me when she forced me to wear a dress. Perhaps attending a school where I was free to be and wearing jeans and tees wasn't such a bad thing. I said, goodbye candy-striped pinafore and hello work boots. It was time for me to step on the Johnson College Technical Institute's campus for my very first time to attend Shop Class 101, as did my 30 male classmates. I can't deny it was a little awkward. I could only imagine the thought bubbles above their heads and the things that were likely scrolling through them, but I had no apprehensions. Our instructor, Mr. Simon, came walking through the door in his light blue shop jacket, with both of his hands in his pockets. He smiled at us and held up his hands, revealing a couple of his missing fingers, saying, "This is what happens when you don't listen. Yikes, I'm so glad I did." Side by side, we got to work. We hand-planed miter boxes, made picture frames, and began learning the tricks of the trade. There was no doubt that we competed in our own unspoken language, but we quickly figured each other out and then proceeded forth together. It wasn't long before I became their shop sister. They looked out for me and included me. I can't deny they'd carry an extra bundle of shingles or two, or finagle their own tasks so that I'd be the one that ended up in the shop on a cold winter day. In return, I would decorate our classroom with hearts and Christmas trees, adding some festive flair. I'm thinking they kind of enjoyed those subtle holiday reminders. There was no doubt we had a special, mutual respect for each other. The word of the girl in the carpentry class on campus spread like wildfire. I believe I was one of just 5 women on campus at that time. I stayed true to myself. I worked hard alongside my classmates and quickly gained the respect of my peers and professors. Quite frankly, I was having the time of my life. I ran in Johnson-sponsored races, participated in events, and literally froze for them one year with the band The Poets on a St. Patrick's Day float that the entire campus of trades took part in constructing. I was happy to help promote and shed some light on the given industries, even if that meant having to wear an unbecoming leprechaun suit while tossing green bagels out into the crowd. We sponsored food drives, rockathons, and many other crazy things. At Johnson, I felt at home and a sense of community. I never regretted my presence while there. It's who I was. I was nominated to and served as a student government president. I also received the Non-Traditional Student of the Year. Little did I know I was paving my path to greater things. I graduated in 1993 with a degree in building construction technology. I graduated again in 1994 with my degree in architectural drafting and design. Then I had to say, farewell Johnson and hello real life. I quickly found a job following graduation with a local general contractor. I'll be realistic in saying I came out of Johnson with some great skills, but at that time, painting was not one of them. My first job, replacing some boards on some old barn doors and painting them. Accidentally, the concrete pad in front of the doors became an unsightly barn red color when I tripped and landed with the paint can upside down in the pad. Somehow I worked myself through the messy cleanup and surprisingly was asked back a second day. The rest was history. I grew from there. Roofing, siding, and decks galore, the stories I could share. My first real transition in my professional life followed my employment with the Home Depot when it finally came to town. I'm candidly reiterating sharing in my age here when I confess that I helped set up the Dixon City store. At 23, I thought I was really going places in my bright orange apron. I went places all right. I landed a promotion straight to the customer service desk. I concur with the fact that stocking the lumber at midnight wasn't always fun, so I can't say I was all that disappointed. A couple of other trade-related jobs of growth later, I landed where I am today. Ironically, my time in the actual field itself was short-lived. This has given me a diverse background, though always trade-related. Following my graduation from Johnson, I've been in sales in some form for the majority of my professional life. Again, I have no regrets. I currently work for A. Pickett Construction in Kingston, PA. A. Pickett is a local commercial contractor. I've worked for A. Pickett for nearly 15 years. As the Director of New Business Development, some of my responsibilities include driving new business, nurturing relationships with existing commercial and facilities-related clients, and identifying new opportunities through the development of strategic relationships with potential clients of various sectors. Prior to this role, I was a dispatch manager of Pickett Facilities Maintenance, subsidiary of A. Pickett Construction. I am grateful and blessed with the opportunities I have been provided during and following my time at Johnson. The education I received there has led me to where I am today. I'd also like to credit my employer, A. Pickett Construction, for aiding me in my growth, both professionally and personally. They allow me the time to invest in myself, which empowers me to strive to add to their investment in me. As stated by Joseph Solano, founder of A. Pickett Construction Incorporated, our employees are the heart of what makes our company so unique. I feel so fortunate to have a job I thoroughly enjoy, and I credit them for being a big part of that. Their support makes it a pleasure to go to work each day. I represent A. Pickett through many chambers of commerce throughout Northeast PA and beyond. I currently serve on the board of directors of the Domestic Violence Service Center and the current chair for the Northeast Council of the Associated Builders and Contractors Association, participate in multiple committees, and proudly serve on the Johnson College Board of Directors. The only thing that is secure in life is you, your spirit, your heart, your talents and gifts, and your ability to contribute on a high level to something that truly matters to you in life. When you grow from that knowledge and experience, you'll find and create gainful, rewarding work no matter where you go, despite the obstacles around you. To do that, you need to continually push yourself out of your comfort zone. It is so much easier to remain within the boundaries of where you feel comfortable than to face the fear of venturing beyond them. Limiting yourself to what you already know, you will miss out on professional opportunities, professional growth, and life experiences. The demand for skilled trades is greater than ever. A good friend of mine just started his own trades-related business. I applauded him in saying that his ability to bring food to the table always amazed me. His reply, "My dad always told me we had the gift of our hands, and if you learn the trades, you will never go hungry." The fact we are both on the same page says we both know the value and benefits associated with the trades. My closing advice to you is to work hard, work smart, observe, and listen. Focus your energies on giving your best, no matter how menial you feel the tasks are, and look for those opportunities to increase your skills. It's a natural progression that takes time, but is everlasting. Stay true to yourselves. Cultivate a continuous attitude of gratitude. Give back to the communities in which you live, work, and serve. Be kind. I've seen many changes over the years as Johnson continues to evolve, and there is no doubt you will also. Today, each of you also become a part of Johnson College's history. Embark on that and celebrate. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Frye. Please come back to the podium for a moment. David Weaver would like to present you with a token of appreciation from the class of 2021.
Ms. Frye, on behalf of the class of 2021, I would like to present a plaque that reads, "Presented in appreciation by the class of 2021 to Ms. Candy Frye for the commencement address, Johnson College, May 2021.
Now, I would like to invite our Computer Information Technology Program Instructor, Mr. Matt Serba, an alumnus of the class of 2009, to the podium to deliver the alumni address.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Williams. Good evening, students, faculty, staff, family, and friends. Let me first begin by saying congratulations to the Johnson College class of 2021. It is a remarkable day and a celebratory day of your accomplishment. This is all about you and the hard work that has gotten you to the finishing line of your college experience at Johnson College. It is my honor and a privilege to be here this evening delivering tonight's alumni speech. Not only because I'm a teacher here at this institution, but because I was once where you were 14 years ago. Tonight, we celebrate your commencement, and after this ceremony concludes, you will now be part of the Johnson College family as alumni. This is a family that I am very proud of over the years, and I am sure you could express the same feelings as well. What does it mean to be an alumnus? It is simple, really. It means you are a graduate member of this institution. You will forever be part of this foundation. I, too, am a graduate member, and I know there are others out here in this audience tonight that share the same connection like us. So tonight, I want us to focus on foundation. Together, we have built a foundation throughout our educational experience, a foundation that will always be strong, memorable, and rewarding to what we do in the future. Johnson College has provided me a lot of strength over these years. And I know it sounds corny in a way, but holding on to a piece of the college every day gives us some great positive vibes. It will shed smiles, but most importantly, forever encourage us to do more. That is foundation, in my opinion. Your start becomes the strongest, most pivotal point. Why? Because you are ready to build upon it now. You are ready to develop a structure, life, of your own and do great things, amazing things. So again, I congratulate you all once more. I am very proud of you, and so is everyone else here. Welcome to the Johnson College family. I welcome you all as alumni, and remember you are now part of this forever foundation of great learners and professionals you will become.
Again, we ask that you please stay until the very end of tonight's ceremony for the purposes and respect of all of our graduates. Please do not pull your vehicle out of its space once you or your student has walked across the stage to receive their diploma. At the end of the ceremony, each row will be dismissed by a Johnson College representative. Thank you. Now I would like to invite Attorney Mary Ann Gilmartin, the Chair of the Board for the 2020-2021 academic year, to read the Chairperson's statement to our graduates.
Good evening. Welcome, class of 2021 and special guests. For better or worse, due to circumstances beyond anyone's control, you are among the most challenged class of college students in all of history. Your first year was disrupted. How many of us here tonight thought that that disruption in March of 2020 would last for 1 week? Well, here we are 14 months later, and we're still dealing with that disruption. Your second year arrived, and you experienced much more of the same. You and the faculty were forced to pivot and adapt in ways that no one thought, especially in your tech and science environment, that you ever could. Before I move on to more formal remarks, let me offer this wisdom that I think relates to your essential career training from David Brinkley, a former newscaster. Successful men and women are those who lay a firm foundation with the bricks that others throw at them. You have taken the bricks and succeeded when others haven't, to become carpenters, electricians, mechanics, healthcare providers to humans and animals, technology and equipment professionals, and so much more. It is because of the bricks that you have finished strong. Congratulations. Today is certainly a special day for all of you. It has been my honor to serve as the chairperson of the Board of Directors for Johnson College. Interacting with students has always been a high point of our role as board members. It's energizing, and it's a true highlight of my involvement. Thank you very much to all of the students who have engaged with members of the Board of Directors over the last 2 years. Now for the moment that we've all been waiting for. I invite the class of 2021 to please exit your vehicles and stand alongside of them. On the recommendation of the faculty and on behalf of the Board of Directors, by the authority of the laws of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby confer the degree of Associate in Science or Associate in Applied Science or an academic certificate upon the class of 2021. These candidates have honorably fulfilled all of the requirements prescribed by the college for their degrees and are entitled to all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates. It is now official. Please remain standing.
Graduates, please approach the stage on my left, your right, near the silver balloons. You must wear your face covering and line up behind Mr. Burke while keeping 6 feet of distance between each other. When I say your name, please cross the stage and pick up your diploma from the table near Attorney Gilmartin. Parents and guests, please stay near your vehicles and watch the screen to see your student pick up their diploma. Also, for safety purposes and respect for all our graduates, everyone, including graduates, Please stay until the end of tonight's ceremony. Do not pull your vehicle out of its space once you or your student has walked across the stage to receive your diploma. At the end of our ceremony, each row will be dismissed by a Johnson College representative. Thank you. Now, will the first row of graduates please begin to step on the stage? I hope. Cesar Acosta, Computer Information Technology. You can go. Computer Information Technology, Adam Mangan. George Campbell. Joseph L. Rosencrantz II. Colby Sodavong, Departmental Honor, Computer Information Technology, cum laude. David Isaiah R. Perez. Henry Louis Trapp IV. Brandon David Emmett. Hello. Shane Alexander McHugh. Hello. Physical Therapist Assistant, Kelly Ann Smith. Kayla Hill.
Great work, Kayla. Good luck.
Kendra Marie Bendick, cum laude. Zachary K. Sothko. Hi. Garrett Michael Mowry. Andrew W. Atkins. Thank you. Radiologic Technology, Alyssa Tallarico, cum laude. Thank you. Alyssa Marie Arnone. Jessica Bodt, Departmental Honor, Radiologic Technology, magna cum laude. Trista Lynn Babcock. Kayla Miller. Thank you. Arcadius Zwerkan. Thank you. John T. Werner. Thank you. Amanda M. Jablonski. James M. Brooks.
Nice work.
Marissa Ann Keegan. Amanda Renee Lindsay. Amber Renee Lindsay. Mackenzie A. Munley. Abby Elizabeth Orth. David Hearn. Veterinary Technology, Kyra L. Wudarski. Alexandra M. Bukovic. Faith L. Dermody. Jessica L. Merman. Michaela A. Ely. Hello again. Ashlyn Marie Kilvitis. Marissa Rose Doty. Thank you. Associate in Applied Science degrees, Advanced Manufacturing Technology. Adam Anthony Baradelli, Departmental Honor, Advanced Manufacturing Technology. Gabriel Martelli. Thank you. Samuel Asa Hopkins. Thank you. Architectural Drafting and Design Technology. Bailey R. Bannon, Departmental Honor, Architectural Drafting and Design Technology. Melinda May Peabody. Thank you. Sydney Ann Swan. Dominic Verastro. Thank you. Automotive Technology, Mitchell Griffin, Departmental Honor, Automotive Technology. Jonathan Wilga. Emily Lozinger.
Emily, good luck to you.
Hello. Here, I'll take the card. Thank you. Samir Pradhan.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Zachary Blockberger.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. Biomedical Equipment Technology, Justin Anderson. Good job. Alyssa A. Feliciano. Thank you. Shay Connor Kelly. Yay. Hello again. Carpentry and cabinet making technology. William Scott Cardone. Cody A. Fisher, Departmental Honor, Carpentry and Cabinet Making Technology. Hello. Justin Grier. Hello again. Daniel Thornwald Jones. Nice to meet you in person. Christopher Kakarika. Thank you. Cameron Kuchak. Thank you. Jason Walter Phillips, Jr. Thank you. Thomas Rosar, Jr. Corey Smith. I'll take them both. Diesel Truck Technology, Zachary Paul Hesse. Caitlin Marie Phillips. Seth Trickolo.
Nice work. Congratulations.
Thomas Zoltowskis, Departmental Honor, Diesel Truck Technology. Electrical Construction and Maintenance Technology, William T. Bunnell.
Nice work.
Hello again. Avery Billings. Go that way.
Congratulations. Come back and get your diploma.
John T. DeLuca, Departmental Honor, Electrical Construction and Maintenance Technology, magna cum laude. Hello. Brandon John Doherty, magna cum laude.
Congratulations. Good luck to you.
Hello. Charles M. DiNapoli.
Congratulations and good luck to you.
Thank you. Jacob Willem Evancho. Keith J. Fiduchek, Jr. Brian L. Jambra, cum laude. Thank you. Michael D. Gianetta III. Thank you. Donovan Hamilton. Hello.
How you doing?
Thank you. Al Maurice Ingram.
Okay.
Congratulations and good luck.
Yay! Great job. You did. Matthew Jarvis Lawrence.
Great work, Matthew. Congrats.
Hello. Thank you. Ryan Lello. Thank you. Michael Joseph McIntyre. Thank you. Nicholas Anthony Panunzio. Go that way. Hello again. Stephen Pazik Jr. Thank you. Elijah Ruffing. Thank you. Justin Skutak. Evan Keith Snyder. James Patrick Summers. Thank you. Ian Stevens. Calvin John Derek Sutcliffe. Thank you. Samuel Tallarico. Thank you. Mark A. Tallarico. Thank you. Chase Williams. Yay, you did it. Congratulations. Electronic Engineering Technology, Michael Paul Lynn. There you go that way. Nice necklace. Jared Marcellus. Thank you. Jarrett M. Reamer. Thank you. Sean Xavier Shearer. Thank you. Heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, Anthony James Bucklaw. Hello. Timothy Menicini. Great job. Janet L. Gibbons. It's a girl! Thank you. Tyler Paul Davies. Thank you. Matthew J. Froelich. Great job. Thank you. Edan Ismaili, cum laude. Thank you. Nicholas Mark Bonettos. Thank you. Adam C. Eden. Thank you. Frank J. Buno, summa cum laude. Here. Thank you. Colton J. McDonald. Thank you. David George Weaver, Departmental Honor, Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning, summa cum laude. Thank you. Robert McMinn. Thank you. Skylar Jared McLeod. Thank you. Good. How are you? We're doing welding? Okay.
Yeah, he was the last one to go, I guess.
Good. Welding technology. Andrew Ryman. Thank you. Sean Coates. Joshua Klein. Tommaso Timberilli. Thank you. Justin Cheresco. Thank you. Cole John Kerber. Rebecca King. Thank you. Jesse A. Cooper. Save the best for last. Yeah. Christina Catherine Kaminsky.
Congratulations once again to all of our students. We are so very proud of you. Now, graduates, please stand outside your cars if you're not already there. Graduates, please turn and face your family and friends. Now, please turn your tassel to the left. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please honk your horns, flash your lights, cheer and celebrate as I present to you the Johnson College class of 2021.
Class of 2021, you are now armed with one of the most important tools needed to forge the path ahead. It is not the diploma itself that counts. It is what you've learned along the way and what you will do with your education that you received. Your future is in your hands and no one else's. Seize the opportunity as only a Johnson College graduate can. Congratulations to all of you. On the behalf of the Board of Directors, Administration, and the faculty and staff of Johnson College, thank you for attending tonight's celebration. Please stay parked until your row is dismissed by a Johnson College representative. Congratulations, class of 2021. You did it.